Hi everybody and welcome to Couch Talks again. Today my guest will be Sofia Kaiser, who is a wedding planner and event planner in Luxembourg. She is the visionary. After working several years for somebody else, she decided to build up her own business. Right now, she's helping out people in organizing their weddings from A to Z. But she can also be there for you if you need to run the last minute chores or somebody just cancelled on the venue. Stay with us to see what's her story. Hi Sofia, it's so good to have you here on the couch Talks. Thank you very much for finding time in your busy schedule.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm very happy you're here. I have to say that it was amazing meeting that we met, I think, about a year ago. At that time you were still an employee of a company, but already at that time you were talking that you would like to make people happy, organize weddings, organize events, birthday parties, and simply do something for others. Then we haven't seen each other for a while. I think about a couple of months.
Yeah, about 6 months.
Yeah, then we pop into each other in another event, and then you were like, oh yeah, I quit at my job. I'm like, okay, good for you.
Yeah.
What actually pushed you to this moment that you decided, okay, I'm quitting the job, I'm doing the full-time, following my dream, becoming an entrepreneur?
Well, like you say, it took time, and there was some time there, but I don't think it was a decision at all. It wasn't a conscious decision I made. It came to me like a realization, and it was just something that I just suddenly felt like I must do. I have to do this, and I kept on going into work and thinking, I can't keep doing this. I have to change. And afterwards, it was a series of decisions to make that happen. But no, it wasn't actually one big decision. It was a realization.
So right now you're a full-time, self-employed party planner, wedding planner.
Yes, planning hero.
Yeah, right, planning hero. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Tell us more about your business itself. How do you help? What you do?
So I offer a variety of services, really. Most of them are on my website, so it can be something small from just a couple of meetings to get couples started, or even someone that's planning a party. They'll have access to my little gold book, which is my book of suppliers. So then they can get recommendations from me. So that's the smallest package, and it goes all the way up to organizing whole wedding A to Z. Or there's actually the popular one, that's the one that most people take, which is a la carte. So it's like a menu, and people can choose, oh, I only need help with flowers and finding a venue and maybe the DJ. So they can mix and match. And it's pretty much all of them get my planning hero treatment, which is I just make everything okay. I come and save people at the last minute.
Oh, that's actually amazing, and that's something I think that people really need the most, because there might be something that, I don't know, you're 2-3 weeks before the wedding, and I don't know, the DJ said like, oh sorry, I can't do that. My sister's actually having a wedding and she needs me.
Yeah, there's funnily enough, I'm just going through that situation right now. I don't want to speak too soon, but if I can pull this off, it'll be a wedding organized in 4 weeks. So watch this space, yeah.
I'm like, fingers crossed for that.
Thank you, me too. I've got everything crossed.
You actually mentioned that there are different things on your website, because I've seen there that there is actually information about 3 different packages. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
So people can choose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's always tailored to their needs. And like I said, I think most people find the a la carte option is the best.
Okay.
But there's one in particular that I really like, which is the month of coordination. It's named after a Beyonce song as well, which is always good. And
powerful.
So, right? And this month of, actually, what happens a lot in Luxembourg is that people aren't stupid. They could organize their own wedding. They could coordinate it. That's fine. You have the internet. You can, off you go. But they often just don't have time. So the month of coordination, it's just me coming in the last month and making sure everything, all T's are crossed, I's are dotted, and everything's ready, and that there isn't anything big that you kind of forgot to do. And I think that one's also quite a popular package because people are quite happy to get stuck in and do their own thing too.
Okay. You are making other people happy and you're making their dream come true. What about your dreams?
My dreams. This is gonna sound terrible. I don't have any dreams.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, no, but I don't believe in having a dream or dreams because I think people can very often limit themselves if they set themselves a dream. And I feel like it should be more of like an ongoing analysis of whether you're happy and whether you're true to yourself. Okay. So I guess my dream is knowing the person I am and making sure that my professional and my private life kind of blend into that. And so in that way, if someone said to me, for example, 10 years ago, what's your dream? Oh, it's to manage a company. I could have been there a year ago when I was managing someone else's branch, company. But no, it wasn't. So that's why I think that dreams can be quite self-limiting. When you need someone like maybe a coach or something to tell you when you should be pushing further. Because I think a lot of people don't see that, they can't see that.
So it's about simply matching your work life with your home life with your values, so make everything a whole instead of being detached, like we hear most people are in our times.
I mean, I can't believe some people that I know that are super creative and they're at home, they're a painter and musician, and then at work they do something really dry that demands no creativity. And I just think how much that must be killing them for 9 hours a day. And I think it's just so important to have those two things melded in together.
No, I fully agree with that. Yeah. Signing up under this 100%.
So that's my dream, being able to do that. And I'm living my dream.
Perfect. So then back to the planning of weddings. One thing that we had discussion on about a while ago was about colors. And it was about like, okay, is this pink actually pink, or is it more purple, or is it actually violet already, or is it not pink at all?
Yeah.
How do you manage people, colors, and managing the venue and the colors?
Yeah, I mean, it's so funny, really. What means pink to one person doesn't to another. So what I do, which is, people think I'm crazy, I carry around, I don't know if you know, it's Caparel, they make paints for houses, and I carry this around with me at all times.
So the whole palette of colors.
Full palette, I don't know how many hundreds of colors. So when someone wants like, oh, I want Bordeaux, show me. Because I'm not leaving any space for error here. And no, with the venue, it's really hard because you have to be able to imagine all colors together. And that actually, I think it's a skill that you're born with, you almost can't teach. So sometimes you just need a person that you can trust to tell you that, trust that these colors work, they'll be fine. Yeah.
I think that's also one of the reasons why not everybody are interior designers, or not everybody are the wedding planners in the end. Because this is this kind of a skill of the touch, of making everything one.
Yes,
it's quite important.
Yeah, it's having a single thread through everything.
Yeah.
And with the wedding, it gets even more complicated because that one thread has to represent two people.
Yes, which is a bit complicated indeed.
Yeah, but it's good. I love it.
What is, so far for you, the most difficult about building business in Luxembourg?
I don't know, I think it's quite small, which can work for you and against you.
Okay.
You can make a name really quickly, but you can also lose that name just as fast, which isn't great. I think actually it's suited to wedding planning quite well. The only difficult thing about wedding planning, or planning in general, hosting, party coordination, funnily enough, it's not specific to Luxembourg. It can be really lonely. Very lonely work.
Okay.
Because you're surrounded by people, especially at the party itself. You're surrounded by people, but you're there to work, and they're all having fun. And at the end of the day, you're delivering their best day, which is great. But you're there also at the end when it's quiet, which actually there's no better way than to bond with other suppliers than when you're cleaning up at 3 a.m. after a 17-hour shift.
That's the moment when the business cards exchange goes.
Yeah. And you really get to know the suppliers when they're tired and cranky and all that. So, I mean, it's great to make friends as well. But no, it can be really lonely. And as well, it's a lot of late nights, early mornings. You give up a sizable chunk of your personal life because
Yeah.
you will miss your friends' birthdays or whatever because there just happens to be a wedding that day.
So you come from Argentina, you're Argentinian, being in small Luxembourg. Can you actually tell us what are the main differences between the Argentinian wedding party and the party here in Luxembourg?
It really depends on the person, but yeah, there's something about what time weddings start. In Argentina, weddings will start at about 7, 8 p.m. So when I had my wedding here, Argentinian family came over and they didn't know what to wear because normally it's evening dress there. And here they're like, well, I can't wear my evening dress during the day, you know? So I had to tell them, no, it's okay. Like, people will expect you to do that. So there was that cultural difference.
Thank you very much for the conversation. I'm done with the questions.
You're done. It's
I'm
good.
done.
No more scary questions.
No more scary questions. Guys, if you want to contact Sofia and organize your wedding, you organize a birthday party, in the end of this video, you will have all the information how to reach her. Thank you very much. Thanks again, Sofia, for bringing your energy in here.
Thank you.
And yeah, we'll see each other soon, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye. I need to start with a hello.
Hi.
That's the worst thing. Another one.
You're good. I'm good.
I'm just thinking how to start with it.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. Good to see you.
Thanks, good to see you. You look great. I love your hair. Did you go for another haircut?
No, I need to go. What's his name, man?
Rosario.
Rosario.
Yeah.
I wanted to say Ronaldo.
Yeah, do remind me to be straight. Like my
I'm just
mom.
like, it's better to be straight, I think.